Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading Brahman, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, to the Divine Mother and all sages and saints, and to each of you, Divine Soul, watching today's satsang. We are currently studying the scripture Mysticism of Devi Mahatmya, Worship of God as Mother. Commentary is by my Guruji Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. And today we are concluding this wonderful scripture, Mysticism of Devi Mahatmya. yrf.org, as I have said before, that is the website you can go to order the scripture if you would like it. It is they have lots of good wonderful scriptures and intellectual material for us to help in our spiritual upliftment. So let us conclude this scripture today, and tomorrow we will be starting with something new, a different scripture. And those who have followed me all along, thank you, divine blessings. May you continue to move forward and grow in your spiritual journey, and please continue to share this spiritual knowledge with others. Subscribe to this channel, Jnana Bhakti channel, and share with others as much as you can, because this knowledge is the only knowledge that goes with us and is perpetually increasing. This is why it's called the true wealth, perpetual wealth. So let's finish the scripture today by concluding the mystical meaning of part 2 of the story, Rise and Fall of King Nahusha. Yoking the sages to a palanquin also has mystical significance. When you have not brought order in your personality, it is like a runaway chariot. The chariot of your personality has to be driven by the higher principles of your soul, such as understanding, reasoning, and reflection, symbolized by the sages, not by your ego. But instead, the lesser in you tries to dominate the higher, just like Nahusha was trying to dominate the sages. The right destination for the ego is that state wherein it is effaced. When ego allows itself to be effaced, there lies its exaltation, its grandeur. And that is the project in front of each one of us. But when ego allows itself to be intensified, degradation results. This seems paradoxical, but therein lies the subtle mystery of mysticism. You enjoy existence more when your ego dissolves. Thus, when Nahusha tried to dominate the sages, he initiated his own downfall. Instead of possessing Shachi, the principle of purity, prosperity, and progress, his soul fell into a state of degradation and bondage. Further, the story shows that by adoring Goddess Saraswati, you allow your ego to be dominated by pure intellect. By making you reflective, Goddess allows you to have proper reasoning and insight. If you exalt your ego, however, and live for egoistic values such as power, fame, glory, wealth, then the same Goddess who can enlighten the intellect deludes it. This is the same process that caused Nahusha to fall. So the same Goddess Saraswati who guided Shachi the proper way with her risen intellect also resulted in Nahusha's downfall by making his mind egotistical. The goddess in you is ever ready, either to delude your intellect or to enlighten it. So we should become worthy instruments, so Goddess Saraswati may bless us all. When you turn towards egoistic feelings such as selfishness, greed, and vanity, the Saraswati within you smiles in a sinister way, causing your intellect to become gradually twisted. Though you may think that you are doing good to yourself, you are actually creating a basis for future sorrow. On the other hand, when you follow the path of righteousness and allow good qualities to develop, the Saraswati within you smiles in a heavenly way, and your intellect begins to recover its brilliance. You begin to understand the subtle secrets of life and discover the simplest way to transcend all the troubles and turmoils. This is the process in which intellect becomes intuitive. Figuratively speaking, your soul rushes towards the heavenly world. But when ego dominates, the soul rushes headlong down into the world process. So, that is the essence, the mystical meaning of these deep parables that are wonderful scriptures have narrated in so many different ways. May you receive the blessings of Goddess Saraswati. And with this, we have concluded this wonderful holy scripture, Mysticism of Devi Mahatmya, worship of God as Mother. I hope you enjoyed it, and please continue to share and support our spiritual work that we are doing so lovingly for humanity. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Om Tat Sat.